So I'm going to look at a little bit about self-inquiry, and if you want to know a little bit more about it, um, I also made a video which goes much deeper into this. So self-inquiry, it's not a practice for the mind to master. It's the piercing of illusion at its root. So when you ask, who am I? You are not looking for a new concept. You are looking beyond all concepts. You are turning your gaze away from the ever-changing forms, like the personality, the stories, the narrative, the emotions, and resting it in the formless awareness that observes or watches it all. So this awareness is the self, the Atman, pure, it's unborn, untouched. So here's the key with this. When you look directly at the self, not as a thinker, not as a doer, but as just seeing itself, this pure seeing, it's just the observer, the ignorance that you are this constructed identity, it begins to dissolve. So why? It's because the false can't survive the light of truth. It's like switching on a light in a dark room. The dark goes away immediately. This is the same thing. So the ego, the personality, the narratives, the roles that you've clung to, they are like shadows. And the moment light enters, they just disappear. So the self doesn't do anything to dissolve them at all. It's just its very presence is the dissolution, right? So just like darkness doesn't need to be fought, it simply needs the presence of light. Ignorance doesn't need fixing, it needs seeing directly, silently, from that place that's already free. So that's why self-inquiry is so powerful. Not because it builds something new, but because it returns you to what never left. And the mind, it can search, it can struggle, it can suffer, but the self remains untouched, watching all of it. So look for the self here. Look into that which sees, the observer of all of this, that which hears, that which knows this moment is, and stay there. And in that space, you'll see the seeker fades and the story falls away, and all that remains is just the light of truth. And you've always been that.